Hello, and welcome to Easy English, the podcast for learners who want to speak English with more confidence and joy. I'm Alex, and I am so happy to spend this time with you today. My goal is to help you feel comfortable using this beautiful language in your real life. I will speak slowly and clearly so that you can understand every word. You can listen to the sound of my voice, feel the rhythm of the sentences, and even repeat after me if you like. Today, we are going to explore how to unlock your speaking potential. Many people feel stuck. They know grammar rules, they know many words, but when they open their mouth, nothing comes out. They feel a wall in front of them. Today, we are going to break down that wall. We are going to look at 5 deep, powerful strategies that will move you from being a student who studies English to a person who speaks English. Let's begin with a very important idea. Tip number 1. Stop learning words, start learning chunks. One of the biggest mistakes English learners make is trying to memorize long lists of individual words. You might have a notebook full of words like decision, interested, or depend, but when you try to speak, your brain has to work like a slow computer. It has to find the word, then find the grammar rule, then find the preposition, and finally put them together. This takes too much time, and it makes you feel nervous. Instead of learning single words, I want you to start learning chunks. A chunk is a group of words that always stay together. Think of them like Lego blocks. You don't build a house with grains of sand, you build it with solid blocks. For example, do not just learn the word decision. Instead, learn the chunk make a decision. Do not just learn depend. Learn it depends on. Do not just learn interested. Learn I'm interested in. When you learn the whole phrase, the grammar is already finished for you. You don't have to wonder if you should say do a decision or make a decision. You already know the answer. This makes your speaking much faster and much more natural. It removes the stress of grammar because the chunk is already correct. Try to repeat this after me. I need to make a decision. Again, I need to make a decision. One more time. I need to make a decision. See how smoothly that flows? Start looking for these blocks of language in every video you watch and every book you read. Write them down as groups, not as single words. This is the fastest way to bridge the gap between knowing English and speaking it fluently. Tip number 2. The Sportscaster technique. Have you ever watched a football match or a basketball game on TV? There is always a person, a sportscaster, who describes everything that is happening in real time. He passes the ball, he runs down the field, he shoots, he scores. You can do this in your own life to build amazing fluency. This is called narrating your life. When you are alone at home, I want you to become the sportscaster of your own day. Speak out loud. If you are in the kitchen, you can say, "Now I am opening the fridge. I am looking for some eggs. I'm going to make an omelet. Where is the frying pan? Ah, here it is. I'm turning on the stove." If you are getting ready for work, say, "I am putting on my blue shirt. I need to find my keys. It's a sunny day today, so I think I will walk to the station." Why is this so powerful? It's powerful because it forces your brain to connect English directly to your actions. You are not translating from a book, you are connecting the language to the real world. This exercise trains your speaking muscles. It makes the words come out of your mouth without you having to think too hard. If you do this for just 5 minutes a day, you will find that your thinking time becomes shorter and shorter. You are teaching your brain that English is a tool for living, not just a subject for studying. Tip number 3. The power of visual description. A common problem for learners is losing a word. You are talking, and suddenly you forget the word for bridge or refrigerator. You stop, you feel embarrassed, you feel like you cannot continue. To fix this, we practice the visual description game. This exercise builds mental flexibility. Find any picture. It could be a photo on your phone, a picture in a magazine, or even just looking out of your window. Set a timer for 2 minutes. Your goal is to talk about that picture for the full 2 minutes without stopping. If you see a picture of a busy street in London, don't just say, "I see cars." Describe the colors, describe the people, describe the feeling. I see a red bus. There are many people walking on the sidewalk. Some are carrying umbrellas because it looks like it might rain. The buildings are very old and beautiful. I think the people are going to work because they are walking very fast. If you forget a word, don't stop. Use different words to describe it. If you forget the word umbrella, say the thing people use to stay dry in the rain. This is a vital skill. In real life, when you forget a word, you need to be able to talk around it. This game teaches you how to stay calm and keep the conversation going even when your vocabulary fails you. Tip number 4. Using AI and technology as a kind teacher. We live in a wonderful time for language learners. You have a teacher in your pocket that never gets tired and never judges you. I am talking about your phone's voice assistant or modern AI tools. Many students are afraid to speak to people because they are worried about being judged. But you can practice with your phone. Set your phone's language to English and start talking to it. Try asking simple questions. What is the weather like in New York today? How many kilometers are in 5 miles? Set a timer for 10 minutes. If the AI understands you, your pronunciation is good enough. If it doesn't understand, don't be sad. Try again. Try to change your tone. Try to speak more clearly. This is a low-pressure way to practice. The phone doesn't care if you make a mistake. It doesn't care if your accent is strong. It is a tool for you to use. You can also use AI to practice conversations. You can tell an AI, "Pretend you are a waiter and I am a customer in a restaurant. Let's practice ordering food." This allows you to practice real-life situations in a safe environment. By the time you go to a real restaurant, you will have practiced the conversation 10 times already. You will feel like a pro. Tip number 5. Master the small talk of confidence. Confidence is not something you are born with. Confidence is something you build through small actions. One of the best ways to build confidence is to master the greeting. In many cultures, we are taught to be very formal. But in English, simple and friendly is often best. Practice these small phrases until they are automatic. How's it going? Have a good one. Pretty good, thanks. How about you? When you have these small, social phrases ready, you can start a conversation easily. The hardest part of speaking is the first 10 seconds. If you can survive the first 10 seconds with a clear, confident greeting, the rest of the conversation becomes much easier. I want you to imagine yourself in a situation where you meet an English speaker. Imagine yourself smiling, looking them in the eye and saying, "Hi there, how are you doing today?" See yourself succeeding. Visualizing your success is a very real technique used by athletes and performers. If you can see yourself speaking English confidently in your mind, your body will follow. Conclusion: your path forward. As we come to the end of today's episode, I want to leave you with one final thought. Learning English is not a race. There is no finish line where you are perfect. Even native speakers make mistakes. Even I make mistakes. The goal is not to be a perfect grammar machine. The goal is to connect with other human beings. The goal is to share your ideas, your feelings, and your stories with the world. Every time you try to speak, even if it is just one sentence, you are winning. You are growing. Don't wait until you are ready to speak. You will never feel 100% ready. Speak today. Speak poorly. Speak with mistakes. Speak with a thick accent. Just speak. Because every time you open your mouth, you are training your brain that you are a communicator. You have the power to do this. You have the tools, and you have the heart. Take these tips, the chunks, the Sportscaster technique, the visual descriptions, and the technology, and use them a little bit every day. You will be amazed at how far you can go. Thank you so much for joining me today on Easy English. It is a privilege to help you on your journey. Keep your head up, keep your heart open, and keep practicing. I believe in you. Until next time, keep speaking, keep learning, and most importantly, keep enjoying the process.